Hello, hello.
Welcome to Thursday.
Yes.
Today we shall talk a little nutrition.
Nutrition Thursday.
Do you ever feel like your hair on one side gets a lot more fluffier than the other side?
Never had that problem. Well, maybe once I did.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
You never look at yourself. You never know until
Yeah.
you're looking right at yourself.
Now you look good. So good, in fact, that you stole my outfit. Again.
We didn't plan it, but
I've got like 7 or 8 different versions of this shirt, and we've lined this up twice in a row.
We'll
be
my
better.
closet is that amount.
Yeah, we'll be better.
Like 2 things.
Okay, 1 p.m. Thursday means we're doing a nutrition talk today. We're going to do the same thing again next Thursday and Thursday after that and after that and after that, and just keep pumping you full of great information.
Because as we talked about Tuesday, consistency is the key. So consistency is the key with your nutrition as well as your training. So last week we talked about setting the goal. So we know what you're looking to accomplish now. So now we need to know what's the first step.
What
After we
is the
set
first
this
step?
goal,
So you've decided.
what's the most important?
You've decided what we want to do. Looking at yourself saying, well, now what? Protein's the first thing we want to focus on.
Protein. Always protein.
Yeah.
I would say that would be your number 1 macronutrient and number to hit.
It's also probably the most challenging one for people who aren't used to tracking it to hit. So that's going to be what we're going to spend the majority of this video doing, is telling you how important it is, but also helping you get ideas to fill those numbers for you, so make it a little bit easier.
Because it does take a lot more time cooking,
Yes.
preparing, planning.
Typically more expensive than other macronutrients. Well,
Yes,
meat's
the
more
most
expensive than rice.
And if you think, like things that are the most expensive, so a Lamborghini costs a lot more than a Toyota.
It does. Yeah.
So let's say that the Toyota is carbohydrates.
Yeah.
Cheap.
I like it.
That's not really because they're fast, but
they're good.
But things that cost more money are better.
Yeah.
So that's why they're more money, is because they're better.
I think that's why. Yeah. A direct correlation.
But the Lamborghini quote didn't work.
You tried.
Yeah.
We'll keep that one for later.
Next time.
He just wanted to bring up the Lamborghini.
I
'cause
do
he
love
knows
a
the cost of
Lamborghini. Yeah, they're a lot.
They're a lot. Okay, so protein, there's a few different things we're gonna go over in terms of like what you should be hitting, what we like to hit, and then some examples of how to hit those and how important it is to hit them consistently. So to start, we wanna pick an amount of protein, and this is going to depend on your day one, your yesterday, that goal that you set last time we talked. That's how we're gonna find our protein number.
Yes, sir. So to simplify it, because there's a lot of ways that we can figure out protein numbers,
Equations.
change it, equations. But what's the simplest way for you when you're giving protein numbers to a new client? What do you tell them?
So I always start with, especially if it's somebody who hasn't tracked before and doesn't have a lot of experience with this, pick your goal body weight, and we're going to aim for that amount of protein every day in grams. So you take the goal body weight you have, say you currently weigh, 180 pounds, you'd like to weigh 150. We're going to aim for 150 grams of protein every day. Not like twice a week or whenever you remember, every day.
All the time.
Yeah.
Because protein, it keeps us fuller longer. It's more satiating. It helps us repair from our workouts. So it does so much.
It does so much. It does a lot for the body and a lot for you as well.
A lot for you. It's very good. It's very good. Okay, so now we got our number.
Yes.
We need, let's use that as an example, 150.
Sure.
Because it's a nice roundish number.
Round.
200 would have been better because I'm easier with those than 5.
You can do a little math.
Math's
we can do a little bit.
Very smart. So if I'm 150,
yes.
What's the next step? You got to figure out how many times you eat a day.
Yes, so that is kind of, again, we talked about this a little bit last week in terms of how we are a little bit different in that sense, and that's something you've kind of already decided. So maybe you're somebody who likes to only eat twice a day. You don't like breakfast, you're a lunch and supper kind of person, maybe the odd snack in between. That's sort of how you operate.
Pretty close.
I'm like every 2 hours, I like something. So determine that ahead of going grocery shopping and planning out your week and planning out your meals. Find out how many times you like to eat per day. There's really no wrong answer here. There's a limit. Don't eat 13 times a day.
But it's hard to eat once a day as well.
Really hard.
So you're not
really
going
hard
to
to
get that much
protein
food
in
if you're only eating one time.
Yeah. So as a strong recommendation, I love 3 meals, 2 snacks.
Yeah.
I
think that's
a good base for most people.
Can handle.
It's a good base for most people. Like I said, me and Peter kind of can deviate on that a little bit because
this morning,
did you have breakfast?
I had 4 eggs at like 8 in the morning.
Yeah, that's unusual for you.
I'm trying to turn a new leaf.
Yeah.
With this new style of eating. I'm going to be testing some things on myself.
Yes.
To see how I respond to them.
Yes. Important on that. I like that you brought that up. It doesn't matter how many times you break them. Like I said, it's really hard to get it in one. you eating your 4 eggs in the morning isn't going to change your body composition. It's just changing how your body's going to react to eating different amounts of protein at different times during the day.
Yeah.
So whether you eat twice and you're eating, 75 grams of protein and then 50 grams of protein, and then your snack has 25, so you're getting your 150 from that, that's going to give you the same long-term results as eating it in like 4 separate meals per day. We just like to play around with it a little bit differently to see how we respond, training-wise, especially as well.
And it was hard for me in the beginning because now I eat like 12 to 16 ounces at a time.
Yeah, a lot of meat,
which
big
is
serving
like
sizes. This plate of beef that's like bigger than
which
your
I
head.
couldn't do when I started.
Yeah.
So it's become easier the more that I've done it.
Yeah, for sure. So that's something that, again, you'll have to work with as well. But we've determined the amount. It's up to you to determine how many times per day, and then we will help you break those down into individual servings of protein.
Yeah.
So a really, really, really great rule of thumb that I like to use is just to have protein with everything you eat, like whether it's a meal or it's a snack. There's really, I was going over there, I was looking through my cupboard and stuff last night. There's really nothing in here I would eat without protein in it as well. You're not just going to have a piece of bread or a bowl of noodles or a single potato. Like all of those things,
one stick
to
of
be
butter.
a good complete meal, we need some fats from there.
Yeah.
But all of those things go better with a protein as your kind of main food source for that particular meal. And you can apply that to snacks as well. We do like eating fruit, but fruit and a protein shake as like a pre or post-workout snack is a really, really great way to get some extra protein in and utilize those snacks. So as often as possible. We're getting some people live here joining us.
I'm trying to read the comments. It's too far away to see.
It's too far away to
Welcome. Yes. So focusing your meal around a protein.
Yes.
That's your number one thing.
Yes.
So when you're designing your meals, you put a protein in.
Yes.
What are some proteins you picking?
That we like to use. So you went with eggs this morning.
I did have eggs.
Yeah. 4 eggs, you said, which is
And
good. You get about 25 grams of protein from 4 eggs.
Scott told me to put a little egg whites in there as well, so I get a little extra protein.
Gotcha.
So I sent Kim off to the grocery store.
Very good.
She's getting us some egg whites, and then we're gonna add those in.
Eggs are great. And I like to start with eggs because they're cheap relative to other proteins and easy to prepare for a lot of people as well. You can pretty much do them any way. It's really hard. You're going to eat them no matter what. It's hard to screw up eggs.
Yeah.
Chicken and beef, we'll talk about a little bit more as we get to that. But eggs are a good place to start. Have them in the morning. They're quick and easy to prepare. You can get a lot of good A, protein, but B, nutritional value out of them as well.
Lots of vitamins, lots of minerals in those yolks. So always have some
Good
yolks.
mix of yolks and whites. I like to do 3 and 3 when I'm having in the morning. That gets me about 40 grams of protein and all of the vitamins that come in those yolks as well.
Obviously.
That's a great place to start.
Yep.
Mid-morning would be probably a good time for a snack next. So for me, that would generally be a shake and a piece of fruit.
Okay.
That would kind of be meal, but snack. Snack number 1, we'll call it.
And does that change on your workout days?
I work out most days. So I would say
same.
it's usually the same for me. You can time your nutrition around your workouts a little bit, and that's something else we'll get into as we
more
do
advanced
videos.
techniques.
Exactly, more advanced techniques. But for now, we want to focus on total daily intake. So we'll have our eggs in the morning. We'll have our kind of later morning snack, which for me, like I said, is a protein shake and a banana or an apple, whatever piece of fruit that I have. So I love berries as well.
Yeah.
Lunch should be our next option. And what do we want? What do we like to have for lunch?
My go-to is beef.
You're a beef guy.
I have beef twice a day, every day.
Yeah.
But again, I'm gonna start adding in some chicken.
Yeah.
And see how these weak birds taste.
Weak birds. Hey, you are a cow guy.
I want to eat like an eagle.
Yeah.
Can you eat eagle?
Yeah, that would
like
be
a strong
pretty.
bird
That's
you
good
wanna have.
protein. That's what you want.
Strong.
Yeah.
I think chickens, they're weak little,
I know. They're
little
nothing.
birds.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna add some variety in my life. But
Good.
for me, it's beef.
Yeah.
So I eat a ground beef or I eat a steak. That's what I have twice a day, every day.
Yeah.
And that's how I hit my number. And then usually protein shake and jerky for a snack.
Love jerky.
Love
as a
the beef
snack as
jerky.
well. Yeah.
And then other things, what are you having? Chicken?
So I'm generally having chicken for lunch. I like a chicken dish, maybe sometimes with some potatoes on the side, but I also will just have chicken with a little bit of seasoning on it. Like that's a good lunch for me. Like I said, we want to focus those meals around protein.
Seasoning.
Seasoning.
Let's get back to that.
Yes. So that's another thing we wanted to get into was how to make these proteins taste. You're not just gonna eat like a plain chicken breast on its own. I mean, if you cook it like perfectly, it can be good.
Chicken.
Yeah, no, not good. And same with eggs. There's a lot of ways to make your eggs taste a little better without adding a ton of calories and sugar and things
Salt.
like that. And that is the main one.
Pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Boom.
Seasonings always greater than. Is that the right way? Greater than.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Greater than sauces.
Yes. Because sauces, they put a lot of shit in the sauces.
They do.
And usually sugar.
Yeah.
And additives. And what are the things that make it not go bad? Preservatives.
Yeah.
Those.
Yeah.
And
which are bad for your stomach, bad for your digestive system, and also are just straight carbs that
And seed oils.
you don't need. And seed oils, which you
Man,
hate. Seed
I
oils.
hate those
You
seed oils.
Feel yucky after.
it's just bad.
And it's also just unnecessary carbs that you could be spending on healthier food.
Yeah. So if you do need a sauce, make it yourself. Invest the time, and then use the right ingredients that aren't going to sabotage your goals.
Absolutely.
But seasonings are better.
Seasonings are always better.
A nice
Seasonings are
dry
always better.
rub.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. There's lots of different options you can use here.
Yeah.
Any kind of like herbs are really great as well. But yeah, salt and pepper obviously are a great place to start if you like salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Load them up.
Is there anything else?
You were talking paprika the other day.
Paprika or a smoked paprika. So Kim bought a roast, and then I was searching on the Google. I was searching the Google on how to make the roast, because who knows how to make a roast. So we had it in the Instapot, and it said paprika. So then I dry
Did a
rubbed
little
the
rub on
paprika on there.
before you cooked it.
Before you cooked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Browned each side.
How'd you turn out?
Ooh, it
Deadly?
was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
So then I started adding a little on the ground beef.
Yeah.
Not bad.
All right. I love that paprika.
So it gives you a little different flavor.
Yeah. Lots of options in the grocery store when you go look in the seasoning section. Make sure you're picking ones that are as minimal ingredients as possible, but ones that are going to appeal to your taste as well. Back to a few more other options in terms of getting protein in. So we've had, Peter's had his steak or his burger for lunch. I'm usually having my chicken.
You said breast?
I prefer, good question. I usually have breast, but that's not law.
What about a thigh?
I love a thigh. I love a thigh.
Nice.
A thigh is a little bit fattier, which is fine, but there is a little bit extra in terms of fat. There's a little less lean than a breast, but it has a lot more flavor as well, I find. And they're quite easy to cook as well. So they also taste really, really good. Boneless, skinless thighs or breasts.
Barbecue that shit.
Barbecue it up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Season, boom.
Really good. Really, really good.
And then a stronger bird,
Sure.
the turkey.
Turkey, slightly stronger.
Turkey. Not as good though.
Yeah.
I don't find it as good.
Agree.
I don't find it as good. So I don't eat a lot of turkey.
Yeah.
But you do ground chicken or turkey?
I don't love ground chicken. Ground turkey, if I season it right, I like. But generally, if I'm doing a ground meat,
I can't smell it.
Generally, if I'm doing a ground meat, it will be beef. I think just find that goes better with things, and I can believe it even on its own with a little bit of seasoning. I think it's really great. But ground chicken, ground turkey, twice a day. Ground beef. Ground chicken, ground turkey, both great options that will fit within your macronutrient profile and help you hit your goals if that is something that appeals to you.
Yeah. What'd you have yesterday?
Yesterday I had chicken with potatoes and...
What day did you have the pork chop?
Oh no, that was yesterday. The chicken was today.
Tie in this pork chop.
Yes. You're right. That was yesterday.
Okay.
So yesterday I had pork chop and sweet potato.
Man,
excellent.
You are
excellent.
Living the high life.
I really am right now. Do you like pork chop?
No.
No. It's hard to cook.
Hard to cook.
Yeah.
And I've never had one that I'm like,
really.
Beef is better.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
So
that one will leave up to taste as well, because pork is kind of
eat what you like.
Eat what you like as long as it's centered around your protein source.
Yeah, eat the protein you like.
Eat the protein you like. Exactly. So I do like a pork chop occasionally. It's not in the regular rotation, but once in a while.
Yeah. The other reason I like beef is because I don't like eating a lot of food. So it has higher calories.
Yes.
So it helps me hit my calorie goal easier than if I had to have chicken. I'd have to
if you ate the same amount of same frequency you eat now, but with chicken instead of beef, you'd weigh about 100 pounds.
Yeah.
You would just lose weight
I'm
like
barely
crazy.
100 now.
I was gonna say, yeah. You would be invisible. I'd be taking up this whole frame here.
It's nothing.
So that's another good point that Peter makes as well. With the infrequency of eating, that should play a little bit into your decision of which foods you're going to eat. So like I said, I eat more often. I don't really have a hard time hitting my total calories a day, but I pick leaner meats.
Yeah, leaner meats.
Yeah.
More times. Yeah. And you have a lot more accessories.
I do. You're straight up as is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a little more rice now, but
you are into the rice. Yeah.
I'm trying to get fat.
We'll talk carbs a little more down the line.
We'll carb it up.
Protein, a few other good options. What else are there options? Say it's chicken, beef, pork. Maybe you're not a fan. What else we got?
We got tuna.
Yeah, I like tuna. Do you like tuna?
Nope.
You're not a tuna guy.
Nope.
I'll eat tuna.
And then Kim, she'll do a canned chicken.
Yeah.
Which I'm not a fan. I ain't eating that. But
I've never had it.
It's like low fat. So that's why she uses it.
Well, it's basically like tuna, right?
It's basically tuna.
Yeah, but tastes more like chicken.
From the earth. It's earth tuna.
It's tuna of the ground, not chicken of the sea or whatever they call it.
Yeah. So those are quick options. Yeah. Work really well if you do traveling or something.
You don't have to cook them.
You don't have to cook it. So quick, simple. Yeah. I just prefer barbecue, so that's why.
Yeah.
Beef.
Yeah, I agree.
And then what else we got?
Salmon would be another good one, I would say, that is in that category of being relatively lean, some healthy fats, and most people enjoy it. I'm not a huge salmon fan, but if that's for you,
do you like
then
any
that's
seafood?
Fine. I like
shrimp.
Yeah, I like shellfish
Shellfish.
stuff. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
shrimp and I like
You got
lobster and
that
crab.
high-end taste.
I do have high-end
Yeah,
taste.
very
But like,
fancy.
but I'm not a big anything really fishy. Not really for me.
No. But
Yeah.
salmon then?
I don't love it.
No.
I don't love it. Yeah, yeah. But it is healthy, and will help you hit your goals if you like it.
If you like it.
If you like it.
If you can stomach it.
Okay, let's talk
Greek yogurt?
some other snacks. Yeah.
Greek yogurt?
So love Greek yogurt as a snack. Lots of different. The Greek yogurt aisle in the grocery store is overwhelming for a lot of people.
There's a billion options.
There's a billion options.
there's some with
flavors
tons of
and
shit
different
in it,
fats and different sugars.
Some with none of shit in it.
Exactly. There's a huge range of Greek
what are you telling
yogurt
people to
options.
have?
So the highest protein obviously is going to be the better. So there are certain regular yogurt options that are even mixed in with the Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
So be aware of that. Make sure
Yeah.
you are looking at the nutrition label to make sure there is protein in there. That's the first step.
Yeah.
So you are getting your protein.
Second step,
yeah.
look for one that doesn't have
A
39
ton
grams of sugar.
A ton of sugar. Yeah. And a lot of the ones that I find they have like the ones that you have to mix with like the fruit on the bottom, those are the sugary
Very
ones
sugary.
generally. Yeah. So I would stay away from those. Generally, more plain or vanilla is what I would go with. And then I would like add berries to sweeten it up a little bit for some flavor.
Yes.
On my
Or
own.
honey.
Or a honey. A honey goes
That's
a
some
long
delicious
way
honey.
to
If you
sweeten
need
those
the
up a little bit.
sweetness.
But I find most Greek yogurts do have pretty good macros if you do get a relatively simple one. The one I buy is from Oikos, but it's like the protein specific one. There's like 7 grams of carbs in there and no fat, and it's like 19 grams of protein.
Is it 0% then?
0%. So 0%.
So you're a fan of the 0%?
I'm okay with a little bit of fat. I'm not a fan of the ones that are like 9, 10%. But I do see
Those
a lot
ones you
that
got to
are,
get from America.
Yeah, you do.
You can't get that
Yeah.
here.
There are some here. I have seen some
Have you?
here. But a lot of them are like 2 or 2.5%, and I'm okay with you getting those as well, as long as you're accounting for a little bit extra calorie in those meals, in those snacks. That make sense?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, but Greek yogurt is very good.
Greek yogurt, very good.
Yeah.
And then another substitute, I find a lot of people either like Greek yogurt or they like cottage cheese. So
Yeah, I'm one, you're the other.
one or the other. I like cottage cheese. I can't stand Greek yogurt.
Yeah, and I'm the opposite way. I haven't found a version of cottage cheese that I like yet, or like anything to cook it with or do anything that I enjoy it. So I prefer Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
The macros are almost the same
Fairly
on those.
close.
Yeah.
And for me, I always try to get the 2% just because it tastes better.
Yeah. Well, and okay, that was the other thing I was
And
gonna
in
say about Greek
America, I can
yogurt.
get 4. I
Can
can
you?
get 4%.
Yeah.
Here,
A little creamier, okay?
So
When they're-
creamy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a little better tasting.
Yeah.
For sure. So be aware of that. Like I said, Greek yogurt or cottage cheese. If you like both are good snacks as well.
yeah, absolutely.
A few other good snack options.
Whey protein.
Whey protein.
Hey, you can just leave it on the table. Thanks, man. Delivery time.
Brought to you by Amazon.
This episode is sponsored by Amazon.
Brought to you by Amazon. Whey protein.
Whey protein.
We both love.
Love it.
There's very.
What kinds though? Because there's a million things.
There are a
of whey
million,
protein
very
as
much
well.
like the Greek yogurt aisle. You go to the supplement store and there's like bottom to top and wide of brands and flavors and sizes and all sorts of different things. Simpler, the better.
vanilla.
Vanilla. I always go vanilla.
Yeah.
I always go
Because
vanilla.
you can mix with anything.
You can mix it with anything. I like it in a smoothie.
Yep.
I like it with a little bit of almond milk. I like it with water. Whatever.
Do you like it with water?
Well, I like it less with water.
Let's not
I like it
lie
less
to the
with water.
people.
I like it less with water. But it's great in a smoothie.
Homo milk.
Yes.
Thick.
Milk. Yeah.
Thick.
And the other thing to look for on your protein powder, like Peter just said as well, like the Greek yogurt, lots of different versions have different additives, different sugars that you really, really shouldn't be eating, but definitely don't need to be eating.
Yeah.
So the ones we
Simpler, better.
simpler, better. Not to like plug us too much here, but like the ones we sell at the gym, the Diesel brand,
Yeah. Diesel's good.
those are very, very pure.
And it uses a high quality protein.
Yeah.
So
New Zealand grass-fed cows.
grass-fed cows.
Yeah.
Do love a New Zealand cow.
Yeah, good stuff.
But you want an isolate
Yes.
as well.
Whey protein isolate.
Whey protein isolate. You don't want to get a concentrate.
Correct.
So it's just not a very high quality protein.
Correct.
Whey is also going to be the easiest for most people to digest, and it is a complete protein. So that's why we like to stay away from vegan
Yeah.
proteins.
Yeah.
And they're just
They're not good.
Good.
They don't mix
They're-
well. They don't
they're
taste
grainy,
good.
gritty,
Very grainy.
and it's like drinking grass.
Yeah.
Mixed
Nobody
in
wants
a-
to do that.
No, it's
Nobody
bad.
wants to do that.
It's bad.
Yeah. Nobody wants to do
So
that.
just invest in a good quality protein. I mean, you can get cheap protein for like $40, or you can get good protein for like $60.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it lasts a month. It's nothing.
Really quick on
crazy.
amounts as well. How much do you take per day, just for example? Because I have something else I want to add to this as well.
Usually, what I'm doing now is about 30 grams post-workout.
Which is about a scoop.
1 scoop-ish. And then I'm doing a baby scoop pre-workout. So
Okay.
like 10 grams.
Okay. Okay.
So,
So about 1.5
40.
scoops a day.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
In that.
I'm the same. I'll usually do like a 40-gram serving worth, which is
You do
1.5
one
scoops.
At the same time?
Same time,
Yeah.
just all in one.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they like to, well, I already had my protein shake today and I'm still low on protein. Have another one. Have another one. Unless you're eating like only protein
Yeah,
shakes.
don't do that.
There's really,
two's good.
2 is completely fine. You want to have one for breakfast in the morning as a quick way to go. At the end of the day, you're still a little low on protein. Have another one, or have a half serving if you need 15 grams or something like that.
Yeah.
Don't look at it like it's, oh, I've already had this today.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people who are low on protein think like that. Just don't think like that.
But the nice thing with the whey protein powder is it's very low calorie, so
Yes.
it's not going to hit you over your calorie, and it doesn't have anything else in it. So
Exactly.
it's only
Isolate,
protein.
like-
It doesn't
like Peter
have any
says.
fats in it. It doesn't have
Yeah.
any carbs in it.
Yeah.
So you're basically just hitting your protein number.
At the end of the day, if you're 90 calories short and 25 grams of protein short, that's perfect.
boom, 1 scoop.
1 scoop of whey protein, you've nailed it all. You're not going over on anything else because
Just give yourself a big check mark on that day because you crushed it.
beautiful.
Mhm.
So we love whey protein, pre-workout, post-workout, first thing in the morning, evening snack. It's very, very versatile as well. You can also even mix it in with other things. If you are having, like say you just go home and you want a Greek yogurt and I'm very low on protein, but I
Yeah.
want something sweet, throw a scoop in there, whip it up.
How does it taste?
I love it.
Yeah, it's
It's delicious.
'Cause it-
delicious. And
it's
it
another way to flavor-
mixes quite well. Yeah,
And
flavors
up
the yogurt.
The yogurt.
Yeah, mixes very well too. So that's another great option for you. Again, what are the people saying? Can you
I'm not
see?
sure,
You
but
can't see. We need a better
This guy
system
got
to
a
interact
duck
with the people.
emoji. I'm loving it. That's all I can see.
What up, duck?
Yeah, I love that.
Okay, so cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, whey. Do you want to talk about bars as well?
Yes, bars, because you're a big bar guy.
I love a protein bar because I am going back to what we kind of said earlier, I like to eat frequently and I have a big time sweet tooth. I also have an advantage, and that you have as well, of being naturally pretty lean and having good habits. So those are the type of people I would recommend protein bars to. If you struggle with binge eating, if you are somebody who doesn't have historically very good gut health, if you're coming from a place of like bad habits and like poor family history, probably not the best food to choose. But if, like I said, if you can maintain your weight and you are somebody who has good digestion and
you
good
digest
habits,
them well.
digest
Because
them
that's
well.
one thing that I don't do.
You don't, yeah.
So
Yeah.
a lot of the protein bars will use alcohol sugars, which don't respond well to me. So they act a lot like the bad oils.
Seed oils.
Seed oils.
Yeah.
For
You
me.
feel
so
it
that's
like
why
you sit in your
it-
gut
it
kind of
just-
thing?
I don't feel good after eating the bar, so
Yeah.
that's why I don't have them.
Yeah.
But the shakes work better for me. But the bars are, especially if you like snacking.
Yeah, exactly.
then they're very good.
Yeah, whereas
for that.
some people, you go to the grocery store, you see, oh, this granola bar is only 90 calories. That you're better spent on that, having a protein bar, getting your 20 grams of protein in than
Yes.
having any other similar, less protein snack.
Yes, even if it's low fat.
Exactly.
Don't get sucked into the low fat.
Agreed.
There's never been fatter people since we got low fat. How is this happening?
You're right. That's a good point.
What's happened?
What has happened?
You need fats. Eat your fats. But we'll talk about that in the future.
We will. Today's all about protein. Okay, so we've determined how frequently you like to eat, a few good sources for you, kind of what we like to do during the day. Timing, let's go over that really quick as
Timing.
well. Around workouts.
Around workouts.
You like pre or post or both?
Both. So I like a baby serving
Okay.
pre.
Yep.
So that
How
might-
pre?
Either during the workout.
Okay,
Or
so,
right
like, immediate.
as I'm doing my warm up.
Okay.
So 5 minutes before, that's why it's a small
Small
serving. So then my body's using those amino acids to break down protein synthesis during my workout, not breaking down my muscle tissue for energy.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm using that. And then right after, 30 Gs,
Shake.
shake, because it's the fastest digesting.
digesting.
And we'll talk about this a little bit later when we talk about carbs as well.
Yeah.
But that's when we want to have the carbs as well, because we want insulin spike to use that hormone to helps transport the protein into
The muscles.
the muscle.
Top up our glucose stores
Like
that
we
we've just
want to
emptied.
use food and what it does to get us the best results possible from our workouts. So
We'll
and
talk more about
that
strategies
helps
like
with
that.
recovery
Yeah, totally does.
as well.
Totally does.
So protein, most important time is after your workout, so that you're getting that recovery from the trauma you just did to
your body.
yourself.
Traumatized. The most important thing at the end of the day is, especially if you are new to this, total daily intake. Get in the habit of eating enough protein, determining your schedule, making sure you are eating frequently enough that fits your schedule, but also falling within your protein and calorie number. So that is top priority.
Top priority. So number one macronutrient, protein. But in the future, we'll talk carbs and
Fats.
Okay, beautiful. Anything else for the people?
I don't think so. We got a good list of protein sources. We talked about habits,
Yeah.
and we're going to do it again next week.
Amazing. But make sure you learn how to cook as well.
Yeah.
Because having protein that's cooked right makes it much more enjoyable.
And you don't have to be a chef. We don't have to have big recipes here. Just learn how to properly cook
So it's
meat.
cooked to the right temperature.
Yes.
And the easiest thing to find what the right temperature is just get a meat thermometer. Because having a burger,
You still use those every time you cook.
every time I cook.
Every time you cook. And it
it's
comes
always
out great every time.
perfect, except when I forget about it because I'm talking to somebody else. And then my burger is at 200 degrees inside instead
It's a
of
hockey puck.
100, and it was disgusting.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's harder to eat when it's not cooked right.
So that's important.
just learn to cook it right.
Yeah.
But after you do it 5 times, it's time
You get it
and
down.
temperature.
You get it
It's
down,
the
for
same
sure.
thing every time.
Yep.
And then meat thermometer in there so that it's perfect, delicious, and you actually like the food you eat.
Exactly. That's also very important.
Season it. Okay, beautiful.
'Kay.
Tuesday, we back.
Tuesday, strength training. We'll talk again. And then next week, we'll talk a little bit more about nutrition on Thursday, 1 p.m., twice a week here on YouTube. See you in the gym.
Thanks for joining us. Peace. Can't reach the button.